Now let's complete the same problem that we just did in the previous video. So we're still looking at the bead store who buys beads at a wholesale price, but they mark it up 75%. So in the first method, I showed you how to do it this way, and we know that the selling price is going to be $16. But let me show you another method, and you can decide which one that you prefer. So we're going to find the total percent first. So here's a little note that I made. The customer pays 100% of the wholesale price. So that means you are paying the $9.14. So that's what the 100% means, is you have to pay $9.14 plus, so here's another key word, the extra 75% for markup. So let's figure out this. How do you write that as a percent? So we have to pay 100% of the price, so that's the $9.14, plus we want 75% of that price as well. So we already did that over here. So technically you are paying 175% of this cost. So keep in mind the 100% is going to represent the $9.14 from the last problem and the $6.86. Now we're not going to calculate these separately in this problem, but I wanted you to be able to match up that this 100% is the wholesale price, this 75% is $6.86. So technically we just need to calculate this part. Okay? So ignoring this part I wrote here, I'm just trying to explain how I got the 175. We are going to do 914 times 1.75, because 175% written as a decimal is this. Now, if I did this correctly, when I type this into my calculator, it should tell me exactly 16. So this helps us to avoid an extra step. So if I do 914 plus $1.70, or times, sorry, let me type that in again, 914 times 1.75, it tells me 15.995. Now keep in mind, this 5 right here is going to round this 99 cents up, which will then bump it to 16. And remember, we had to round this from 685 to 686, so we're also rounding in this problem. So the total cost, so this was 15.995. So the total cost is 16. So you can decide, do you like method 1, where you calculated the 75% separately and then you added it back on? Or did you like calculating the 100% plus the 75% and just doing one thing in the calculator? So for method 1, you're typing in 2 things into the calculator, and for method 2, you're typing in 1. So go ahead and decide which method you like the best. Now in the next video, we're going to talk about this problem here where it says your turn, but before you play the next video, I'd like for you to try it on your own.